Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day and staying safe. So today I'm going to be looking at some different hampers on Amazon and seeing if I can find anything interesting. Also, I'll be giving out some shout outs and just seeing how things go for this video. So let's just have fun filming it and hopefully it all works out. And now they're allowing me to actually put in an intro that is mine, so interesting. And I've decided possibly change on Monday. I won't be doing regular lives, I'll do a gaming live instead because it'll give me something to do and then I can just focus on that and the chat at the same time, especially if there are people who are not busy that week, so game will be a lot easier. So it'll be either NHL or Harry Potter, depending on how I feel that day. And if I get it sorted, maybe Batman 1 as well is an option. I don't know which one, or it'll be something. Whatever I've got for the PlayStation, I'll try and sort out. Kind of wish I had a car game because I haven't played one of those for ages. As I definitely want something with a car. And the problems with the chat always is a nightmare. Either never works or it's delayed on one site and I don't have StreamYard's chat up ever. So let's get to the shout outs. So shout out to Miss Money's channel, and of course I've got her scratching tool for that shout out. Hi Swedish Traveller, how are you today? Hope you're well and staying safe. So, money clip, which is really handy as I can use that when I'm out and doing things like with money, I guess. Or if I need to keep things together when out. So let's go with shout out to Rhino Scratches for this cool coin. I do enjoy having the coins. Money's nothing to me. To me, I have zero. It's just not even funny. YouTube hate, maybe, but not money. So here's another thing that I've won, and we're just going to shout out. Yeah, do this one. Not really hungry, just tired, as I only ate about an hour 2 hours ago, 3 maybe. Shout out to 20 Scratchers for being amazing and really cool coin. So I have one last coin to do. And plus the whole video gaming lives, instead of rate these ones on a Monday, will be a lot easier because I can go and edit a video afterwards, as they take me roughly 30 minutes to 50 minutes to edit like a 30-minute 2-minute video, because I've got to change little bits or add little bits or download things to add into the video. It is a real nightmare if you don't just plonk it straight to YouTube without even touching it. And the last shout out goes to 2 channels instead of 1. So firstly, shout out to Sun City Scratchers the V3 for sending this, and Beth B Scratchology for giving me this one. So I'm super thankful to both of you for this coin. So I'm super happy, and I was really excited and couldn't wait to get into the package, even though wrestling with the mail is funny. So the next thing I feel I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna do this as quick as I can, is I want to kind of look for some hampers for my birthday or something, because I've never had anything like that as a birthday present, so it'd be an idea to give something like that to my mum as an option to get me. So let's go to Amazon and see if we can find something. And yes, of course they will show tea when it's not even the right item. Sometime in June. It's kind of a long wait, but oh well. I was thinking something. Well, I'm going to look for 3 different items, as there are some cool different styles as well. No, at the end of the month. I forgot to look. So the first 3 would be a possibility of what the 3rd one on the top row, on that row. Yes, the 3rd one has Charleston Chew, Milk Duds and Twizzlers, so good little mix of things. Boston baked beans as well. And possibly not the first one on this row, because it looks like just a retro UK one. And maybe for the middle one, well, second option, and maybe for the third one as well, because that looks interesting. For being totally cheap, the first option looks reasonable. Has jelly beans. Thankfully not Fiery 5. Well, it is, well, the Flaming 5 is what, Challenge Bean Boozle is what I've got right next to me, so that can be my nightmare for whenever me do the live with Ali Mum. And the end one is a sour lot, so that would be quite interesting to do. If I had like a 50 to £60, I would do something like a live where I could pick everything I would like to try off of a website and buy that, and purposely buy a Harry Potter drink of some kind, because I know one site sells them. I don't think I would go for the UK one, the Mega Chocolate Lovers hamper, because I don't think that's really worth it, because I probably could buy all of that for £10 and save on the extra £8. It's more because I want to make a video with is it worth it, or that kind of nature, because I haven't actually done something like that yet. So the third option on that row would be a no, because it's UK stuff. But then again, if it's a gift, I wouldn't say no, but is it worth it to me? No. But as a gift, it's kind of worth it. Some of these are. Ooh, you guessed the one word that was in a song that I was listening to earlier. Maybe if you can find the second word, I'll tell you what it was and the artist. This one looks interesting. It has quite a few different bits. I'll look that one up as well, if I can remember how to spell it. But they've got the same size bar, and I did look at the description for it, and it said it's from Switzerland. Maybe it was. The strawberry cheesecake bar was, so I have no clue. But hey, I filmed a video already and didn't even mention that, so the chocolate bar wins. So 18 snacks. Hi David, how are you today? Hope you're well and staying safe. So we're just pretty much looking for some ideas for my birthday, as I was wanting something like a hamper for just for the fun of it, but I'm going to look for 3 different styles of them. Yeah, that one. They had a really cool looking Oreo one that was done the exact same way, and I can't remember how much it was, but it's so tempting for it, even though it's quite a high price. That's cool, David. What one did you get? And did you think it was worth it? Because that's what I wonder every time I look at these, is which one's the most worth it on the best item in the box. If there's like 1 item or if there's about 3 items. As that... Normally with I have had one, I'm pointing at the camera with a 2 and I'm not even on the screen, so I win the prize for dummy of the moment. So yeah, I've had 2 of them in the past. I can actually show you them when they pop up on the screen. Actually, one's at the top of this page, I think, or one like it. Well, actually, here's the one I had, which I did look at the dates on the back of everything before trying everything, well, the videos, and the dates were pretty good, and this is off Amazon, so they get a lot of bad feedback if they don't check their dates on things, thankfully. But that one was good because it had the Hershey's chocolate, and I liked both of those. The Rocky Road, that was really nice, and the 100-gram bar, that was really good. So in that one on its own, it had 4 things I really wanted to try. Then when I looked properly, the Baby Ruth and Butterfinger, so it had 6 things that I definitely wanted to try. The Reese's ones are kind of easier to get in the UK, but Hershey's chocolate bars are harder to find. Some of the UK ones look interesting, but they don't have like the things. That's totally cool, David. I actually got a load of those 100-gram bars sent to me by Wickerwoo, who's in the chat normally, but at the moment she isn't well. So hopefully, Wickerwoo, you get better soon and feel back to normal, so you can come and say hi. And I also get told off a lot by Ali Mum for the 100-gram bars because they're her favourite too. So I get told off in the chat or through my Instagram, which is funny as well. This isn't one I would go for if it had like loads of lollies, because I just don't really like those, because of 90% of lollies are paper sticks and I find those irritating. I like white chocolate too. It's nice and it always adds a good mix between different chocolate styles. As the worst chocolate I've looked at is Carolina Reaper chocolate, so that's something that I'm looking at getting towards my birthday, because I don't want to be asked to do it before my birthday if I get that. I also like strawberry chocolate as well, so are they the ones with the nerds around a gummy sweet? Because if they are, I've had those and I really like those, and I think they had it as a string version where it was just all over, and that was another item that Wiggaroo sent me, which I didn't get to try on camera because I was being naughty. Cool. And my birthday is in June at the end, so a long wait for now. Well, to me it's a long wait, but I guess time flies by when you don't really count the time. I actually really like anything like jelly beans, so Mike and Ike's are really good. I actually got something with a bag like this one on the third option on the screen, which hopefully I'm looking at the right screen and it's all the right way around, as that would be kind of embarrassing if it was a Reese's one and not the bag I'm looking at. I'm guessing maybe my screen's frozen. I've not had them, but if I find them, I will give them a try, as I'm always happy to try things that are recommended, and when I can find them. Especially as I can do a video, and even though it's like half hour editing, well, it's half hour plus, because I'm very picky on timing and so on. So anything that pops up on the screen takes ages to get just right for me. But everyone else would just go bam and it's done, and with me it's like I need to do it better. I've never tried the melon sour patch, and that's something I would like to try, as they do look interesting, because in the UK melon isn't really a big flavour for things, so it's always nice to try different things. So it looks like my screen sharing's erroring. So let's put it off for a minute, so to see if I can change that. And let's see if it'll come back as what it's supposed to be. No, it's just showing the above items, which is not good. So let's stop sharing that and reshare that page. See all the problems I have to put up with StreamYards. Problem after problem. Okay, so this is the top ones, well the third one's the one I've been talking about, which does have quite a few bits that I like the airheads, the chewy lemon, oh, I can't even see the writing on them. So let's go into the page. Oh, there are lemon heads. See, me bad at reading. But I quite like the bags, so maybe one day I'll get this one. As I think I got the older version of it, so one of the, well, at least one style of this, so that'd be fun. Then it has Nerds, Tootsie Roll, which I like. Now or Later, really nice. More Nerds, ew, don't like them. That's the only thing I didn't eat from that lot. They're really good. I had the chewy lemon heads, so that's a definite one I would like again. Yeah, it's what I look for when I'm going for stuff, is like, how much am I going to enjoy this, and which item do I want the most. Like, I would really like this one, the Mike and Ike's, because I like jelly beans, so that's a definite item. Then you've got tropical Swedish fish, which I've had the regular ones, so I want to see if these have a more of a different taste to them, so that'll be interesting. And the airheads, of course, I've had all of those, which I really like. And these, I didn't get all the flavours. I think I got one watermelon, no grape, and green apple, and cherry, and blue raspberry. So I only got them flavours, but one watermelon, one, and no grapes, so them I would definitely go for again, because I did say that last time I wanted to try all the flavours. Because at the moment my favourite was the watermelon. So I'd like to know what the grape one was like. Yeah, I'm bad at that one, biting into very hard sweets and not thinking too sensibly. I do it all the time. So the first one on this line I possibly wouldn't go for because it's not my favourite items, but there was some stuff in it like let's actually go into the page because I can't see the writing properly. But the item next to it looks reasonable. So these, the blackjacks I like, and the fruit salads, they're two things I like. But you don't get that many. These little ones here, the fruity sweets, they are really nice. I have had those a lot when I was little. Refreshers, nice ones they are. Haribo mini packs. Cola flavour Malwams, not my favourite, but they are good. And Jawbreakers, probably will, because I'm that clumsy and forget not to bite them. Drumsticks, they also come in different styles, so it's lollipop or little bars. More Haribo kind of things. It's not really anything that says wow that I would put. What was the price on that one? Yeah, £21. It's like you're paying just for that box, although it is a nice box. Maybe they have an American one that has a better one. These ones in the middle, Love Hearts, Vizzos, and the ones above, they're nice, but get a bit boring. Thanks, David. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day tomorrow and get some plenty of rest. So possibly something like this actually does look quite interesting, as it's 1.2 kilos of random pick a mix kind of sweets, and nice little box too. And you could get 1 kilo for 16, so I guess you may be paying for like the box with the rest, but there is an extra 200 grams, so box and extra 200 grams in the price, but that's only like £3 maybe. Ah, here's the one that I was looking at. I was saying about the 16 to 17. Can get them a bit cheaper, just depends what you're looking for. But some of these look worth it, some of them don't look as good. Some have a lot better options. And this one here, the £9.99 with on the first one, which actually has 100 items, so some of them are like sherbet straws, so there's a good selection. So technically that I would go for as £10, not bad. And apparently it's good for cinema and parties, so it's a good selection it looks. And the Tango popping candy, that's the only thing I wouldn't like in that. Ooh, little pizzas, they're always really nice. They're like a gummy and so on. Fruit salads, Vinto candy bar and Tango, them two are both like drink brands in the UK, so actually I don't even know if they have them in different countries. The little straw things, they are roughly like 5p a piece, I think, so if they've got like 10 in the box, it's still just about okay price. Seems to be different types of sherbet things and chews, so it kind of is gettable and a nice selection of everything. And not too many lollipops, marshmallow things, jelly beans. Ooh, I've never had those, so that is kind of interesting. Ooh, rainbow drops, those used to be my favourite and actually still are, so technically I wouldn't say no to that box because of the stuff that's in it. Haribo used to be a lot better, but I guess things change like that. Love Hearts, refreshers, different popping candies that are, I'm guessing, Tango branded. So quite a lot. Let's just look at the other ones. We've only got a couple more minutes and hopefully I can find something, so if not I'll do this properly another time. Ooh, the Chinese one, I've never had stuff directly from Japan, so that would be an interesting box to get. So Chinese things and Japanese I've not actually had many of or any, so if I did there'd be a lot of options for videos. So I've like not had the Chinese Kit Kats. This I've not had, wouldn't have ever tried, and none of birthdays. And also there's the mystery of not knowing what's actually you're getting until you've actually eaten it. So that's more fun as well. So that would be a reason to get. So as long as it's not like bubblegum, then I'm fine, because I don't pay much attention to things. So they have different sizes. So 1 item 20, 1 item 30, and they have a 40 as well. So there's a lot of different stuff. Oh, and it also comes with a booklet. So that's interesting. 51 looks like it has quite a lot of stuff. A lot of interesting looking bits. Also, shout out to VA Scratch King for being amazing, and super cool channel, and plus he had a big win today on a crossword, so that was really cool. And also check out Let's Go Scratches Better, because she got a really big win the other day, and that was a super cool thing to have seen. And I'm so happy for both of them. So I'd check out both of them channels out, as they are great people. So they have personalised boxes, so that's interesting. So it's only colour. So I guess they would be cool as a birthday gift, but I think for what they're asking, I'd rather pay the £16 and get a big box and actually have it for a week worth of sweets, or 2 or 3, depending on how secure the box was. So it seems a good few different items that I've not had, like the flowers and the red green thing next to the licorice. The watermelons I quite like. I guess for a birthday gift they look interesting, especially if you're like on a budget of like £5 and can manage like £1 more. That's a good price for a gift. Yeah, it's £5.99 is good. Plus you get to choose colours and put the birthday message as well, so that's always cool. I hit the wrong thing like normal. Shows I should not be left in charge of a live stream. The celebrations box may be a good idea, but in this house, they wouldn't last a week. And that's 2.4 kilos. I'm not even joking, they'll be gone within a week. Something I've always wanted but never got, but they do look so interesting, is these. You got coconut ice and fudge. This kind of thing always interests me to look at. So that does look really nice. A lot of different items. So for the money, I would say that's worth it. And that's something like what I'm looking for, so that one's a possibility. And it's not bad for 12 different candy bars, as if you're looking at it sensibly, £12 at a basic price, it's £12 of that's for £1 each of these things, and then a couple pound for the gift box and maybe the gift card as well. So I'd say the money's there for that item, and of course it's gonna be like 20p per everything else, so you're looking at £1 or £2 for the box and gift card. Well, that's the way I look at it, at least, because that is pretty big, the bars are, and they don't look small. So yeah, definitely would. So I can never get his drinks off of here, but my mum does, and only once they've come completely battered. Well, one can in particular did. Possibility something like this, but I'm sure I can find better. I think they're gonna now spam me with Christmas hampers, so how mean. Here's some Harry Potter items, but for £20 I wouldn't do that one. Mostly because you can get those in better packaging at the Harry Potter tour. Ooh, Infinite would love this box. I'm not even joking, Infinite would be drooling at this. Look at all that licorice. Okay, Peter, have a good night, stay safe, and I will see you next time if I get the time. So have a good night, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. I'm gonna sleep it away. Best option. And hopefully I'll wake up eventually. So let's have a look at least 2 more things before I go, because me's gonna need to get a drink and I need sleep. Ooh, retro mix. Interesting. So for £5, 200 grams, 300 or 1k, that kind of looks interesting. So some cool looking bits. But I would go for the 1k lot, as it'll last a lot longer. Ooh, taffy. Nice. Did like Laffy Taffy, which I did try. Yep, see, and I forgot to change the thingy again. Is that supposed to change every 8 minutes or 10 minutes? So I'm gonna end the live now, as I've been live too long and I'm tired. But I wanted to show some of the options that I was thinking of for my birthday, because I wanted to see if there was anything good that I could get. And finally I can actually add an intro to my lives. So I've got 2 options now. Which I'm actually going to make a better intro and hopefully sort it out. Hi Arcade Angel, how are you today? I hope you're well and staying safe. So a lot of comments aren't coming up on my YouTube straight away, so that's getting quite annoying that I'm last to see my comments. But how's your day been? I hope it's been good, Angel. I've got the Fiery 5 Bean Boozled jelly beans to have in well, when Ali Mum wants me to do those. I'm getting punished, I think. She may make me eat the full box. But today I've been looking at things for my birthday next year, because I like hampers and I've never actually had one that's just random sweets for fun of it, so I'm going to try and get my mum to get me one. I've had my problems and all that and stress, but I'm just trying my hardest to keep as positive as I can. I just want my mum to get better because that's really stressing me out at the moment. So, as she got hurt at Christmas by some careless jerk on her bike, so he knocked my mum over. She broke her tooth or damaged her tooth and has not been able to get it fixed, so she can't eat anything since Christmas. So that's really worrying me and stressing me out at the same time. So hopefully that thing will be got fixed soon because of everything that's happening, that no one's will see her because it's mouth related. And my voice is sort of going because I'm tired. As it's like, wait, what is the time actually? Oh, nearly 4 a.m. The only one I've had is the one that Infinite got people to raise money for to get me, which I did videos for. Lost one video for that, which really annoyed me. And then after that I got into making Swedish candy videos. So because someone from a good friend from Sweden sent me loads of stuff from Sweden, and I always get some really nice stuff to try, and it really does blow my mind when I get stuff, even like the lottery coins. And actually I'm going to turn me on the camera for a second because as I've had my drink and I can go back to the thingies. And so I got this finally made, which I'm super happy about, as it's got my channel and the flag that I made for and the cup. So it's super cool and really a nice item. Yeah, YouTube's one of the only things that keeps my mind focused, so it really does help doing like this kind of live stream and or a gaming stream, I guess, from next week, which I don't know, between NHL or Harry Potter Lego, which one I want to do yet. So it'll be whichever I've got the best charge on the control for, as me forget to charge it a lot. Even like my videos at the moment, they're taking me forever to edit. It's like for an 8-minute video, 50 minutes minimum of editing little bits out that I don't feel are needed, like half the eating side of it I can cut down by 20 seconds sometimes, because certain items are a lot harder to eat than others. I actually have got a second design that's the heart end shield, the heart end lightsaber with barbed wire going round, which that stands for autism, and that is something that's in my family, so that's why I designed that t-shirt, because I wanted something that represented me better. And also I haven't made it yet, but this guitar picks actually can be made into an Australian flag as well, so I can have my logo in different countries as well. I agree. I hope Lily's okay. I kind of got the American and Canadian t-shirts done thanks to Backseat Gorilla Productions, and he'll probably tell me off for giving him credit as he says that I designed it, but all I did was make the thing, not the t-shirt. There's like half the time I forget to even put my t-shirt on now because I want to get my new version, because I like the guitar better, and the puzzle piece for autism looks a lot better on that one, the new design. Yes, Sean is amazing. He is so helpful to me, and even with just helping with me adjust the light for the live, he helped me do that as well. As without Sean, I would probably be stuck not knowing what to do, because he does give me a lot of advice at times, and without being in the lives, he helps with them as well at times. So he gives me a lot of ideas to do and so on, so he's amazing. And I have actually seen him work on things with t-shirts, designs, and it takes ages for something like a t-shirt to actually be done if the picture is wrong. As we sat around for about 2 hours and just had a nice chat while he was working and sorting out things, and he got a lot of messages in that time just asking to do things for him as well. So he doesn't get nearly enough credit for what he does. He just does so much for everyone, and I'm super grateful. Actually, I've got a guitar pick, a metal guitar pick, which I just love having because I've got the only one. Not even Sean's got one. As we sat down and made these together, and I come up with the idea, and he thought it was a cool one. And it took a while to save up for these, and I finally got them. So I asked if I could have one with his logo, and on the other side, Tara and T with Mrs. B's channel as well. So it's got both their channels that I can promote at once. But I would like to get some proper guitar picks that I can use, as the bass one is good and reliable, but I like the smaller guitar pick. But I did get mine in metal as well, but the only downside is they don't do white on any of them. I don't like these little bags, and Ali Mum would be laughing her head off if she could see me trying to open this. as she likes to tease me about me opening my mouth. As there's my guitar pick, which doesn't actually have any of the white in it. But it only took 2 days to get these here, so, well, 4 days. So they were ordered on a Sunday, and, well, Sunday night, then they got here Thursday, so that's really cool. But I would definitely recommend the guitar picks as something that's usable for scratch cards, because they are so annoying. I'm unlucky when it comes to opening things because my hands are a bit numb at the moment. Well, they have been for ages, so opening anything is tricky at the moment for me. Yeah, it's like, and they were all the way from the Netherlands, and where is it? This coin that I got from Sun City Scratchers, the V3, because of Beth B Scratchology, was sent out on the 24th of December, and that's on the mailing label, and it got here on Monday. It did this year. So it's over a month from America. Yet the Netherlands and Sweden roughly 5 days, and 9 days for Sweden. I just do my best that I can. I have, loads of problems, but I just try not to let them affect me too much. High anxiety is one of my problems, so I pretty much just do what I can at the moment. As like Mondays, Tuesdays, it's like an easier time for me to rest and just sit back and do a live, and no one's actually up to use the internet, so it won't buffer as badly as it would if my mum and brother and sister and everyone was using the internet at once. So for me it has to be from 2 AM, so that's the evil side of YouTube. But I do try to nap sometimes between my lives, at least. But the 40-minute editing of a 2-minute video can be quite funny as well too, as that is a real nightmare for me sometimes. It's like the simplest movement, like if I point at something, I want it that second, my fingers straight to pointing, and not as it's like half pointing. Have you tried an audiobook, Angel? Because that's the only way I can sleep. And I am not joking when I say this. For the last 3 years, I have had Harry Potter book 1 to 7 playing on a loop every night for 3 years plus. I do like a lot of books like Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, an old classic which is Famous Five. That's something that I wish I had more of the audiobooks for, because that was really good. Ooh, not good. I'm trying to think of other things I've tried. Sometimes milk helps me a little while before I go to sleep. I have a cup of milk. Even though that means I'm going to be waking up eventually, but milk sometimes helps a little. But I've got the headphones in all night, literally, and does light keep her awake? Because I've also been sleeping with something over my head, like a blanket, because I noticed that my head was getting cold because there's like a draft near where I sleep, and since then it's actually helped a little bit. And it sort of keeps my head warmer, and I can just have my face out a bit. I understand that with anxiety, I can actually go to sleep really anxious about either something as silly as how poorly I did on a live, or how bad a video edited come out, or just something so silly that it just keep me awake for an extra hour or two. Uh, um, for ages, I'll admit it, I did have a night thought, because I would trip over things in the night if leaving the room. So at least that lit the floor up, but I'm not really sure. Because I know a lot of my problems are I'm really clumsy. Like, if I tried getting up and standing straight up right this second, I'd probably fall straight back down to the seat. I can only imagine. I've literally can be the same. Like, if if I'm out, I don't like talking at all. So if I do talk, I stress if I just sound stupid at times. And just try my hardest to not be as goofy as I am. And sometimes even YouTube stresses me out with the constant taking away people and all that, the nastier side of their running it. But if I think of anything that could help, I'll let you know, Angel, because my mum knows best how to. She got me to sleep when I was younger. I think it might have been a hammer, for me at least. But seriously, I'm joking. No hammer. But I'm sure she wished there was one. It's all you can do is get through it as best you can. I like to tease my mum a lot. Yeah, probably had the wooden spoon a couple of times, maybe. But I do tease my mum a lot because I like to have fun, and she'll probably admit the same, that she'll tease me just as bad sometimes. Now my brother's a whole different kind of person. He'll torture me. And yet he's the younger one. It's kind of weird because StreamYards is faster than YouTube to get the message, even though the messages are directly on YouTube, which I find hilarious. I do. And the offer's always open, Angel. If you ever want to join me on a live, just let me know that week sometime before a live or something, as I'm always up for a live. And also Archangel's also welcome, because he's been always nice to me, and so is Psycho Ducky. It's pretty much open invitation, any live. Even if I'm in the middle of a live, you can just say, can I join, and I'll send you the link through Instagram, because this actually now sets you straight into the live instead of me clicking on the picture to add you to the live. So you can't really stop other people from jumping in with that one. But hopefully that was just an error that it did that, but I never know. But these are what Ali Mum will be making me eat. I know, I've been watching, and I found that funny on your Christmas live when you went Mary Poppins and I knew who you were talking about. As I was kind of watching both at the same time. I had the one on my tablet, one on my laptop. That's probably why my laptop's breaking, because I watch too much YouTube. But Animum will have me on her channel, and I'll be trying these for the very first time, and these are not even open, so I have no clue how bad they'll taste. But it's got Carolina Reaper, so Torture for Joe. Yep, Mary Poppins. I thought that was funny. At least one thing that longer lives stop me doing is eating the last bit of Swedish candy I've got. Actually, it's part of the process I do for reviewing it. I don't actually give a final rating until I finish the item, so that's always interesting, because the general rating would be on something would be very high to start with, and it could go down the more I have. That's cool. I was watching the one that you did from the Sticky's Candy Shop, and I thought that was so cool, seeing it from two different views. As I watch both of them, I've just not been commenting on videos that often at the moment, as I just get so tired when I'm just trying to think of something that it's like, oh, I want to go to bed now. And I can't just keep writing the same comment, as I feel guilty every time I write one single comment for everything. I do think your logo would look really nice on a black guitar pick. I think it would look really cool. But I do always give the likes, because I like the videos and the lives. And sometimes I'm very quiet and don't even say hi when I'm really not feeling good at the moment. That's cool, Angel. Maybe get a guitar pick, because then when she's got a guitar she can, give her something to focus on, because that actually helped me a little bit recently. Want to play more because it's my guitar pick and it's special. But I recommend nylon guitar picks, as they are a lot more durable if you, and I can find that site as well, as they are good quality and not too bad priced. I've liked bass, but I can play guitar, I just can't play too much. Ooh, that's not fair. Lily should be playing and having fun. Not doing their job. Actually, when I was at school, even though there's nothing like what we had to do, I didn't like the after-school clubs. Actually, I don't even remember which ones I did. I know I did clubs at school, like chess, which I couldn't get the hang of, sadly, as that could have been interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much me as well, would have said that. Except when I was little, I'd probably have screamed out, "I'm not your slave," and a lot less PG. And I got none of that from my mum. Other members of family thought it was funny to teach me that. I know it's very tricky to work things out. There's even just working out whether I'm gonna do lives or like on a Monday. I'm considering changing to just a video game and play that until the game's over, so it gives people more time to actually be able to say hello, because I know Mondays at the moment is like a really bad day for people to watch lives, and same with Tuesdays, so I kind of try and keep the lives going as long as I can, just so people can at least say hi. And I'm super grateful, Angel, that you joined today, as it is really, really nice to see you and to get to talk to you more than I can on a live. Well, one of yours, because you get so many messages. I think the other day I said hello, and I think it was in the middle of you saying click enter, and there was like 30 messages going up all of a sudden as I typed. So it was like, okay, Joe, just sit back and relax. But I normally just sit back, relax, and keep an eye on the chat. And normally Rickaroo beats me to anything that needs to be removed because my laptop's on a little delay. It's okay. I'm just glad when you get a small bit of time like today to come and say hello, as that makes my day really, really special. And I understand how busy your lives are because of how many people want your attention at once. So never worry about me, or even saying hi to me, because I'm still going to come round no matter what. Especially as you always say hi in any every time you see me in a chat or something, so it's good. I just really want to get a new camera because my phone broke completely, and I want to build this, and I promised to save it for a live. So I've either got to film it and so on. So annoying that my phone broke. I'm just happy to be around and support amazing people. As got so many people that I have to thank for just giving me the courage to do this. VA Scratch King, Arcade Angel, which is you, of course, and Sun City, especially for like the little note that was sent, and 2020 Scratchers, FB Scratchology. There's so many people that I'm thankful that give me the energy just to do this. I will get something sorted soon. There's a couple of cameras that I'm looking at, like portable web cameras, so that may work a bit for what I want. And I've got tripods, ring lights, so I can see what I'm building now and not half of what I'm building because there's no light, which was a problem at one time. The one thing I recommend never to listen to is rock music at night, because I listen to that and I'm constantly following the pattern of the drums or listening for the bass, and that keeps me awake every time. Yes, I have come so far, and I've learned so much from you and Backseat Gorilla Productions and VA Scratch King, all, and a lot of other channels that help me even if they don't actually know that. As considering I talk to pretty much 0 people when I first started YouTube. I really didn't talk at all, and I really didn't like going out. I just always wanted to be at home and not do anything, so YouTube's kind of helped that side. But I still call myself just some silly wally with autism that likes to do YouTube. And especially like the first, it took me like quite a while to even go appear on camera before I even was happy with it. Like my first live was a couple minutes walking around and a car ride. No, the first one was a very poor sound quality walk along the beach, which I put to private because the audio was too terrible. May download it just for the fun of it and see if I can add some kind of fun to it and music. But I think it was only like 7 minutes, but that was just a walk to the car that I was getting a lift to and from. That'd be really cool. I'll keep an eye out for the picture to make sure I reply. But I'll get back as soon as I'm up, in case by the time you message, we'll send a picture I'm asleep. No, it's 4:30, so I've got another half hour for 5 a.m. But that is normally what time I go to bed, so, or 6 a.m, depending on how I feel that day. Yes, 4:32 a.m. But I sleep in the daytime, so I just say I'm sleeping Australian times and not UK times. Yeah, my mum don't even disturb me if I decide to go to sleep, unless, which is really funny. I went to my bed today and I said, oh, I'm going to bed for a little while, and 2 minutes later I got into bed. Joe, food. She couldn't have just told me, like, while I was downstairs, that she was doing me, had done me food. So that was funny. Yeah, it happens quite a lot of the time. As it's like, I think I need a revolving door rather than an actual door, because it's like close it open straight away sometimes. The worst one was I was in I did a live and Laura was a part of that, and my mum decided to surprise me with dinner, and she just handed me a pizza, so, and I was not expecting that, so I kept the live going even though the food was getting cold. It's okay, Angel. Just come and say hi when you can. I know you're super busy. And you can always send Lily in to say hi. I know Lily knows how to type on messages, I think. well enough so she can always say hi for you. Yeah, she's a lot smarter than me, as really I'm terrible at reading. And that's something that's improved with a little with each live, is my reading. But if I am live at the same time, I do actually have your live playing in the background. So, and I just don't tell people what I'm watching. Cool. I will try and rest, and I'll get some sleep. I promise. And a super big thank you for coming and having a nice chat with me. And it really does mean a lot to me to get to chat to you, especially as it's rare, and it has made my day, as I was super happy when I saw you, as I know how busy you are, so a super big thank you. And I should end the live now, because I've done longer than I meant to again. But this is what I like. I like to be random and just go with how long I can do the live and how well I feel, as it's from time to time where I feel okay, and other times I don't feel good enough to keep going for a longer time. But thankfully today I've been able to keep the live going for ages, and I've had super fun, and I am super grateful to Arcade Angel for joining me for so long, especially on a busy day. So thank you, and I know I've got to get my outro sorted. Thank you. And I really don't know how I do this, especially at this kind of time, because it is tiring. But thank you, Angel, so much. It really has made my day, so thank you so much. And I'll look forward to seeing the picture that you send from what Lily gets. And thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day, stay safe, and I will see you all again next time. Have a great time. Also, video may be up tomorrow or Thursday.